Hey everybody, let me show you a little something I've been working on as of late.
Let me show you something.
By the way, welcome back to Crossplay Gaming. My name's Eric if you're new. But anyways, this is going to be a slightly different video, and it's more of a preview of a few things that might be coming more than it is a full-blown video, but let's just take a quick peek here, alright? I'm actually going to go first person so you can see what I have to show you. So one project I worked on recently was sort of what started me on a little bit of a journey here of physical modifications. So here's an original Nintendo Switch. This is actually a V1 model, one of the earliest models, where it was actually able to be exploited for a soft mod. So I originally bought this just with the tablet section, and I filled in the other parts. I got some used Joy-Cons, and I reshelled those and added Hall effect sticks. And so this has been kind of a fun project, but that's not really what I'm here to show you. This sort of gave me a little bit of confidence in physical modifications, and I started to try my hand at the Gameboy Advance. So I'll show you a little something with that. So these are a little bit closer to what I wanted to show you. These are a couple of modded Gameboy Advances. This was the first one that I did. This is a one that primarily used funny playing parts, if you've heard of that company. But yeah, there's a touchpad on there to adjust screen settings. But yeah, that was the first one I did. And then the second one I did was this one. It was more the smoky black version. This has a, I think, a better screen. It's not easy to tell the difference, but it's a little bit more of a secure installation. I was able to actually do some soldering, so there's a better menu system for making adjustments on the screen here, as you can see. But yeah, you can change things with that. But yeah, those are two IPS modded Game Boy Advances, and they have rechargeable USB-C batteries, as you can see right there. Those are the first two successes I have with those. Now I will say both of these are available on eBay if you're interested in grabbing them. I am charging a pretty penny for them because, well, you got to pay for the parts and you got to pay for the labor, and given that these are my first attempts, the labor took quite a while. But yeah, that's not the final thing I want to show you, but that's strongly related to it. I've actually decided on what the next version of modded Game Boy Advance is going to be, and here's a little clue. So I've been playing a lot of Doom lately. We did our live stream series through Doom, and I unboxed the collector's edition, and here's the steelbook case that comes with it. You can see sort of the color scheme here of the collector's edition, and as you can see right here, this is one of the shells from one of the Game Boys I took a motherboard out of for the other projects, but I managed to actually do the plastic trimming on it to get it ready. But this is going to be the shell for what'll be my next modded Game Boy Advance. And we have the buttons, and so you can see the color scheme will match. And those are just a couple of the parts. Some more of the parts are yet to come. I'm going to need another motherboard. I'm going to need another screen. And I've also got some decals coming that are going to fill it out. To give you a little bit of an idea of what I'm shooting for, another one of the projects that I did recently was mostly a spray paint based project. As you can see right here, it's sort of a rough first draft, you might say, sort of proof of concept. But yeah, I was able to basically go in layers and basically recreate the SNES controller. And the paint has gotten better as it's dried, so I could have done a paint method, but I found that with already pre-colored buttons and shell and what will be decals, I'm not going to require any paint, so it's going to be more durable. So yeah, that's just a little bit of a preview of what my next project is going to be. And who knows if it's successful, and you know, if you guys want to buy this kind of stuff, maybe eventually I'll go for it with maybe a Nintendo Switch, and you know, there's another generation coming, so but that's further down the road before I'm able to do something like that. But let me know what you think, and if you have any thoughts on how I should proceed with this, tell me in the comments, and hopefully another video will come out where I actually show the full process of putting this together. So talk to you then.